All right, just received the question about what to do for hair loss, gray hairs, all that kind of stuff. So I have personal experience with this. Both Laura and I, kind of in our mid-late 30s, we were going through a super stressful time. And yes, we were noticing, just like this woman had told me, that you have a shower and it's like, this isn't normal. My hair's kind of coming out more than it should be. And absolutely, kind of common factor for both of us was stress. Now, it can absolutely wreak havoc on your body, including kind of premature graying and or hair loss. So what are the remedies for that? Well, first and foremost, let's address the stress, and that is much easier said than done. I know it, I get it. So yes, there's all kinds of lifestyle practices, getting a good night's sleep, meditation honestly is so huge, not to be underestimated. Herbal support, you have things like adaptogens. Very key. They can help moderate the stress response, right? They work specifically, one of their definitions of what is an adaptogen and what it does in your body, it works on the HPA axis, the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis. This is your kind of master control center for your hormones and stress response. So it works specifically on that. You're better able to deal with stress on a chemical, biological level and restore balance, right? Stress is normal, it happens, right? We go through those moments, but in the process, right, we get our kind of hormonal system from adrenaline and everything else in between starts firing and circulating through our body. So it helps kind of moderate that initial stress response and helps bring your body back to balance much quicker, much sooner. So there's many adaptogens that can help with that. Things like rhodiola, things like reishi, things like holy basil. We've got lots of great books that will help you figure out what are the best adaptogens for you to choose, and we have so many in store. So you're welcome to come check out the books, ask staff members, exploring. Now, specific to hair loss, specific to graying hair, there are very specific herbs that will help you in that regard, and I've got some stories to share. And it is He Shou Wu, Old Man Wu. The legend goes that he was an old man, he was in his 60s, but he was even older than that in that regard, that he was very kind of decrepit, gray hair, no virility, balding, so on and so forth. And he discovered this root, the He Shou Wu. He started taking it, and very quickly, very soon, he got all his virility back. He suddenly had all the ladies. He was, the fathering babies. His hair grew back, dark, thick, and black. So that's the legend. Whether that is actually true or not, I'll leave that to you to decide. But these legends, they illustrate principles, they illustrate stories around the beneficial properties of herbs. Now, anecdotally, I can tell you, I know several people that have done the He Shou Wu, and they have all, without question, said, yes, it grew my hair, helped grow my hair back, thicker, darker. So my wife, this year actually, after she gave birth, last year, our son, he's about 14 months, she started back on the He Shou Wu, and she actually grew bangs in the top of her hair. Now, I do have a bit of receding hairline. I'm not noticing bangs, but she definitely was growing bangs. Like I should have taken a picture of it, because as soon as she did, she started sprouting little hairs, and they were coming out where they weren't before, and so it was coming back in that regard. And another woman that I know too, in her kind of early to mid 40s, was hitting this hard, and the graying started to stop. Now, those are both anecdotal, but this herb is full of stories like that where it has worked for people. So that is my top recommendation, go-to. It is one of the greatest Chinese tonic herbs. There's so many other benefits to it as well. It is a Jing tonic, and I'll head over to the poster and we'll take a look at some of the more kind of benefits of the He Shou Wu. All right. Here we are. He Shou Wu Polygonum multiflorum. He Shou Wu is a major yin jing tonic, reliably replenishes spent jing and helps restore many youthful attributes. A powerful antioxidant. So there we are. That's one of my top recommendations that we've got lots and lots of stories about.